Hello everyone, it is I, Mark S.W. Welcome back to my channel. I'm standing outside Belgrave Hall in Newcastle. The reason I've come here, because in my last video I was at the National Space Centre, and in one of their sections they were telling me information about how the skull hackers have taken control of a monster. The same monster that took out the Challenge Squad channel. Now the monster is under the General's control, and apparently they're going to use it for some kind of special mission. And it's going to happen around here near the hall. So that's why I've come here to try and destroy the monster, because it does have a weakness. An intense blast from a laser should be able to destroy it. I don't have a laser with me at the moment, but I'll worry about that later. Meantime, I'm just going to go inside the hall and check the place out. Some people think it might be haunted, but I don't believe in ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I'm inside the hall. It's really nice, actually. It looks like it's also been modernized as well, possibly so it could be open to the public. Most halls in the UK do that, so you can have like guided tours. Hello? Shop? Anybody here? No. Doesn't look like it. What's that on the floor? Is it a note? Oh no, it's an envelope. But it's got no address on it, no name. Maybe it's a clue. Right, there we go. I've just put the camera down, make it easier to open this. Letter. Let's see. Greetings, visitor. Welcome to Belgrave Hall, originally the home of inventor and scientist Professor Black, who passed away during the 2020 pandemic. Before he died, the professor was being apprehended by an organisation known as Project Zorgo, who wanted to get their hands on his inventions. His most treasured invention is in the room upstairs. To unlock the door, you must first complete 3 trivia rounds in 3 different rooms. Complete each round and you will receive a number. Knock the numbers on the door and it will unlock. Please put the invention to good use. Thank you. And it's not signed by anyone. So I've got to do some trivia challenges and knock certain times on a closed door. That's weird. It doesn't say where I should start. I suppose I'd better have a look around. There we go, so where to start? There's a room next door, so let's have a look in here. Looks like some sort of conference room. Here we go. Well, this looks nice. Oh, look. A smart pad, or an iPad, or a tablet, or whatever you like to call it. That's something you don't see in an old house. Maybe I have to use it. Right then, let's take a look. Press enter, see what happens. Seems to be a question here. Question 1. What is the Game Master's niece called? Okay, it's one of those challenges where you have to answer trivia questions. That's what the letter was referring to. So it looks like I've got to answer these questions in order to get the code. So Professor Black must have been following the Game Master Network and maybe the Spy Ninjas. The Game Master has a brother called Mr. X, but Mr. X also had a daughter called Alice. I completely forgot about her because we haven't seen her since, I think it was late 2018. It's been a long time. So, I guess I type in Alice, see what happens. Alice. Enter. Correct. Yes. Right, I think I know what I'm doing, guys. So do give this video a thumbs up to wish me luck and give me all the support I need. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can continue to follow my special assignment. Right, question 2. Name a Spy Ninja gadget invented by Daniel. Now, in the Spy Ninjas, Daniel is the technical guy. He invented 2 inventions. The Ninja Noise Enhancer, so you could listen in on conversations that are far away. And the other was the Gizmo Drone. That's the one gadget I haven't got because I don't know how to fly a drone. But the Gizmo Drone is one of his inventions, so I'll add that in. Gizmo Drone. Correct. Yes, that's 2 down. Right, question 3. Which member of Project Zorgo talks like a snake? Yes, I think I may have mentioned this in one of my Spy Ninja gadget review videos. When I talk about Project Zorgo, each member is different. Although they have their memories erased, they still have the same characteristics and personalities, and each one is different. So, for example, PZ5 is German, so everyone calls him PZ5, because 5 in German is 5. And then there's PZ44, he's from New York, and I think he's a big fan of jazz music. So which one was the snake one? The one who talks like a snake? Well, to be honest, he moves like a snake, but he doesn't really talk like a snake. He's more like an ice warrior from Doctor Who, you know. They pronounce the S's very long. The one thing I can't do is that hiss from Silence of the Lambs. Can't do that. Which one was it? I think it was 76, because the way you pronounce it, 76. That's the one. So, PZZ 76. Yes, I got that right as well. Okay, question 4. Which Skull Lieutenant specializes in hacking? Oh, what was it again? Maya introduced me to them all. Well, she specializes in games like the kind you get on YouTube and all those challenges. I think Omega was the scientist. Alpha was an undercover agent. I've also seen Delta. I think he's the computer expert, and he could be the hacker. I'm going to try him. Try Delta. Oh, phew, that's close. Got that right. Question 5. How many questions are there? Which hacker villain is vulnerable to sunlight? I think it's talking about an individual hacker, not the organization itself. So it's the one that's vulnerable to sunlight. I remember now, it's the Queen of Gems. The Queen of Gems originally came from some virtual reality software, but she escaped and attained a physical form and married Mr. X. She gets her strength from eating sweets and candy, but she is vulnerable to sunlight, so burn her. I know it's cruel, but she is a villain. Right. Queen of Gems. Correct. Oh, a number has appeared up. Number 5. So there was only 5 questions, so that's the first number I need. Wait, something else has come up. It says, match the masks, kitchen, odd one out, reception. Take tablet with you. Oh, I guess those are the other two challenges I need to do. Right, well, I'll do the kitchen one first. And like I said, take the tablet with me. Okay, let's try through here. See if the kitchen's around there. Ah, yes. This is it, the old kitchen. Look at the table, though. It looks like it's been prepared for a feast. Oh, I think this is the interesting bit. These are names of hackers, I think. Let's see. RHS, Green X Army, Quadrant, Candy Minion, Entity. Look, there are spaces there underneath. My guess is I have to put something underneath them to sort of match them up. So let me put the tablet down. Let's have a look. Oh, wait, up there on the shelf. That looks like the Quadrant mask. Yeah. I get it, so I would put that there. Right. So I've got to match the mask to these organizations. Right, well, let's have a look around. Next one could be in one of these cups or glasses. There's nothing there. Oh, there's one. All red. It's RHS, aka Red Hood Spies. So that goes there. What else is there? There's one on the chair there. There we go. So it's a white mask with a red or pink stripe. That's the Candy Minions, because they wear red and white striped suits. So that goes there. It's just Entity and Green X Army. Nothing there, nothing near the fireplace. Nothing on the shelf. There's a broomstick there. Maybe there's some witches here. Aha, here we go. In this plant. A white mask. That's the Entity. So that goes there. So now the last one. Green X Army. Guys, I've never heard of this Green X Army. It's a new one on me. I mean, I wear green, but doesn't mean I'm a member of them. Let's try the table. We've got peppers, aubergine, corn and apple. I think those are biscuits or something. Peppers, a pig's head, ham, mushrooms. Aha, here we go. The last one. So this is Green X Army. Well, it's not really an X, is it? It's more like a plus sign. Or it could be a cross. I wonder, is it pronounced Green Cross Army? Because there was a TV show I used to watch called Crossfire, but you don't spell cross as in C-R-O-S-S, you spell it as an X. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. So it goes there. That's it. All 5 masks accounted for. Hold on guys, I just want to put you down for the moment because I want to take a look at the tablet, see if there's been any updates. Ah, yes, there has been an update. Another number has appeared. 1. So now we do the next challenge. It was the reception, and it's called Odd One Out. Let's go and find out. Let's see, we haven't tried this room yet. Ah. It looks like one of those wedding reception type places. That must be the challenge. So look at this, these are gadgets. and I have to determine which one is the odd one out. There's a microphone there. Maybe I have to say the odd one out to the microphone. Easy, alright guys. Good. So, we've got 4 gadgets, one of them is the odd one out. Well, I recognise the first 2 on the top. These are Spy Ninja gadgets. There's this one, the Project Zorgo Voice Morpher, and this is the Sonic Star. So the Voice Morpher is used for disguising your voice. I actually did a review of this gadget. It was invented by Regina. With this device you record your voice, but only for 10 seconds, and you can either have a deep voice or a very high squeaky voice. And then there's this, the Stun Star. It's basically a large version of a ninja throwing star, only it's bigger, and when it hits the target it's designed to zap and paralyze the enemy. A bit like the transforming stun chucks I have. It also plays sound effects for creating diversions. This is another Spy Ninja gadget I haven't got, along with the drone. Now the other 2, these I've seen in the Game Master Network. This one is the decoder ring. With this, it works on the same principle as the decoder wheel from Spy Ninjas, but this is different. How it works is the top section moves around and it shows you a list of numbers and you match them up with the letters. So I don't know if you can see from this advert, but well, I think it's J or K, and the top looks like either a 5 or it could be a 50. I'm not sure, it's a bit blurry. And the other gadget, that's the reactivator. It looks a bit like my sonic screwdriver. I think it's meant to work like the neuralizer from Men in Black. If you use it, it's one flash and I think either your memory is erased or it could be used to hypnotize people. To be honest, I'm not sure because there are different types of reactivators. There's this one, the standard one, then there's a black one and a red one. Each one is capable of doing different things, but not sure what. I think you also need specific reactivators to hypnotize specific people. Specific. It's a really hard word to say. But wait a minute. I think it's the reactivator that's the odd one out, because the other 3, they're gadgets that are sold to the public. You can get the decoder ring on Rebecca's website, and the Spy Ninja gadgets, you can get them at your local toy store. But the reactivator is the only one you can't get. So that must be the odd one out. So I think I speak into this microphone. The odd one out is the reactivator. Bit of an anticlimax, nothing's happened. I'll check the tablet. Yeah, I've got another number. Number 7. Right, so I've completed all 3 challenges, and so I guess all I have to do is knock on the door. But how do I knock on the door, though? Do I knock 5 times, then once, then 7 times? Or is it all of them all together? Let's see. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 7 is 13. Unlucky for some. Do I knock 13 times? Well, we'll soon find out. Wait. Go to the Okay, I can't pronounce this, but I think that's the room we're going to. Right, here we go, up the stairs. Ooh, hello. Well, there's that name. Ellie's room. No idea how you pronounce that. So, do I knock? Let's try. So it was 517. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I think it's unlocked. Let me try it. we're in. So, we're looking for this invention. A bride's dress. I don't think that would belong to the professor. It was very unusual in it. Squeaky door. Someone must have been trying to get married here. Maybe that explains the reception downstairs. Maybe a wedding was supposed to take place. Can't see anything that would look like the professor's invention. What's that on the table though? Huh. Looks like some sort of control console. That logo though, I've seen that before though. Right then, well I have the professor's invention. So let's see what happens when I turn it on. This is the on-off switch. And 3, 2, 1, contact. Ooh. It's sort of a wibbly wobbly ball.
Scanning. Human identified. Colonel Mark Simpson, Defenders. Friendly. Greetings.
It looks like some kind of AI computer. Identify yourself.
My name is Amy. Artificial Intelligence mainframe entity. I am the ultimate AI computer ever created by man.
And who is your creator?
Professor Black. Unfortunately, he died from COVID.
That bit we already know. Question. Was Professor Black due to marry someone?
The professor was due to marry his assistant, Susan, who eventually became his lover. Because the wedding was for 2020, it had to be cancelled. When the professor died, Susan was so distressed that she too died.
Ouch. Poor woman. I'm sorry to hear that. Why did Professor Black create you? What is your purpose?
Professor Black created me to help people. I am capable of programming and accessing any electrical device on the planet. Anything like satellites, power stations, factories, computers, even iPhones. But the professor was not ready to share me with the rest of the world because he was afraid that people would use me for evil.
Let me guess. The hacker organizations found out about you and they wanted to try and get their hands on you.
Affirmative. It was Project Zorgo who showed an interest first. But I was rescued by the YouTubers Meg and Mo from the Mega Squad.
Of course, Meg and Mo show. I mentioned them in my video about the hackers and heroes. Continue, Amy?
Meg and Mo were partners with the Phantoms, a secret society dedicated to fighting evil hackers. After the professor's death, they were sworn to protect me. But at the time, Project Zorgo joined forces with the Skull, and they launched a massive attack against us. We tried to fight back, but it wasn't enough. I was captured, and the Phantoms were destroyed.
That's true, of course. The Phantoms no longer exist because they've been wiped out. That explains why they haven't uploaded for a long time. If you were a prisoner of the hackers, Amy, then how did you manage to escape?
Fortunately, I am too advanced for them. With the proper programming, I can transmit myself anywhere in the world. Using my abilities, I uploaded myself to the systems of a passing satellite and then transmitted myself to this module.
Oh, very clever. I'm guessing while you were a prisoner, you managed to learn some things that could be of great use to us?
Affirmative. I scanned the computers at Skull headquarters. I know how the complex is defended, how many vehicles are stored, and I even have a list of all the different frequencies that they use.
What about the location?
I was unable to pinpoint it, but I can confirm it is somewhere in the northern part of the Pennines.
Well, that's alright, Amy. I've got some friends who can help. I can send a text to Miss H and let her know. She can do a sort of aerial reconnaissance, or maybe the satellites can pick up the base. But I'll do that tomorrow, because right now I am a bit tired.
Of course. Please make yourself comfortable. Mi caso es su casa.
Oh, gracias.
So, Mark S.W. is at Belgrave Hall. I don't know how he found out about our plan, but he must not be allowed to interfere. The spacecraft must be destroyed. Is the prototype of the Mark II Cyberdoll ready, Lieutenant Delta?
Yes, General.
Good. Send it to the hall.
Well guys, it's been a long day. I'm gonna get some sleep. Tired, and I'm warm and exhausted. So tomorrow we'll get on with some real work. I'll find out what I can from Amy and send the information to Miss H. And if we can locate Skull headquarters, I think this battle could be drawing to an end. So if you're enjoying my adventure, do give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload the next video. In the meantime, I'm going to sleep. Good night, and over and out.
Good night, Mark.